Standing with Bears head coach Chuck DeNune, and coach, you get the win last week against Coast Guard. The offense gets up off the schneid after a couple of games without being able to score an offensive touchdown. What did the win mean for your team, and more specifically the offense?
Well, obviously it's always great to get a win, but more importantly, we kind of got back on the right direction. Offensively, we moved the ball, 2 weeks prior to that against Westfield, much better than we had the previous two games. And so we kind of saw a light at the end of the tunnel, but it was nice to actually see them, put it in the end zone, finish what they started on a couple of drives, and, going to homecoming with some momentum this week. So,
what in particular do you think helped you move the ball better and finish those drives with scores?
Well, we've got a lot of young guys that are playing on Saturdays, and that's not really the norm. But the fact of the matter is that's where we are right now, and they're getting better every week. We've had to shuffle a lot of people around. Obviously we didn't foresee playing without Justin, for an extended period of time, and so we've had people from the running back, the quarterback, and the offensive line positions really kind of learning as the season goes along. And the system that we're running, it's something where you need a lot of repetitions to get good at it and get comfortable at it, and I think they're getting it one step at a time.
Defensively, this week you've got an opponent in Worcester State that can move the ball very well. They did not do too well in their last couple of games. They have a 1-2 record in the division, but statistically they're moving the ball very well on the ground and through the air. What does your defense need to do to shut down Tony Tokars and the rest of the guys that Coach Cullen has up at Worcester State?
Exactly. I mean, Tony's the key. He's pretty dangerous. He can run around. He can find extra time and throw the ball downfield. And he's not afraid to take off and run with the football, given the opportunity. So, we definitely need to keep an eye on him and make sure that we know what he's doing at all times. To go along with that, they've got a very good running game, and he's got multiple targets to receiver. He's got 3 or 4 legitimate college receivers out there that he can throw the ball to. Like you said, they haven't. They didn't win this past weekend, but they've been playing very well. They beat some opponents that have beaten us. If you want us to go back and start, looking at scoreboards, it looks like it's going to be a very competitive game.
This weekend is homecoming weekend. It's also the first weekend you'll play in your new stadium and on your new field at Swenson Field. Talk a little bit about what the guys are going to be in for this week and how excited you are about being able to debut the new stadium with your team.
Well, anytime you have a homecoming game, it's exciting. It's an honor to be able to play in front of the people that have helped the program get to where it is, and also all the people that came through the university or the college. At one point or another as a student, and it's going to be a big game. It's going to be a big, they're going to have a dedication for the field. There's going to be a lot of football alumni. There's going to be a lot of, Bridgewater State alumni, and hopefully we can go out there and put on the best show that we can and come out successful and give them a W.
Will a turf field at home change the way your team plays?
Yes. And but it's tough to tell when and that's going to happen. It definitely changes the dramatics of the game. It speeds the game up quite a bit. Offensively, you become a little bit more explosive. Whether that happens in a week, whether it happens this year, or whether it's over the course of the next couple of seasons, I would definitely say yes. It will change the complexion of our team. It's just how quickly it'll happen is kind of uncertain.
Lastly, what are the keys for you to get a victory this week?
Well, I think we have to protect the football. I think ultimately, and you can say this for any football game, but especially tomorrow with the wind. And, I think it's going to be whatever team turns the ball over the least and protects the football is going to have the greatest, chance. I think offensively, we have to be consistent. I think that we have to take advantage of any situations that we get and turn first downs into touchdowns. And on defense, I think we just have to continue to play, and be able to adjust to a high tempo if they come out. And I think that's the only thing that really has hurt our defense all year is when an offense either has a sudden change, a turnover, and our defense is forced back onto the field quickly without warning, or if an offense comes and really increases the tempo of the game.
Well, Coach, good luck for a win. We'll see you on Saturday.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.